if you focus on only your personal fruit, you'll become a selfish and will not bring the fruit. But if you help others to bring the fruit, God will give you people who will help you to bring the fruit. My topic is remain evangelistic everywhere. And let's read the Bible, John 4:35. Don't you have a saying, it's still 4 months until harvest? I tell you, open your eyes and look at the fields. They are ripe for harvest. These guys, they came to Samaria. They didn't have a plan to stay in Samaria. They didn't have a plan to share the faith in Samaria because they have a plan to go to Jerusalem. This is where they have, okay, now there we will have a mission. There we will ripe the harvest. We will share our faith, but not here. This is the very weird place. We Jews, and we not even speak with Samaritans. We don't have a plan to stay here. But Jesus have a different view. He said, open your eyes here. If God sent you here, it means here He wants you to be fruitful. And this is how it's happened in our life. Sometimes we focus in to share our faith in a campus, or we, like our leader, gather us and we share the faith. This is where we share the faith. But we're not sharing the faith in other time of a day, in other places where we are. And this is why most of us don't have a Bible studies. Most of us cannot be fruitful this year because we have a plan where to share. But Jesus said, open your eyes, people around you. People around you in a gym, people around you in a coffee shop, people around you on a bus station, people around you in a train. This is where people coming from. And interesting, we start Warsaw Church with 11 disciples. And in this year we had 8 baptisms. After 8 months, church was doubled. And now we start 2023 with 23 solid disciples. And most of the baptisms came from the gym, came from the bus station, came from the people who came to the church and bring their visitors. This is where people came from. And how is your evangelism every day? Do you share your faith everywhere? And interesting, down we see that we need a team to be fruitful. Without the team, you can't be fruitful. If you focus on only your personal fruit, you'll become a selfish and will not bring the fruit. But if you help others to bring the fruit, God will give you people who will help you to bring the fruit. My favorite scripture now in the Bible is in 1 Chronicles. Day after day, man came to help David until he had a great army like the army of God. Without the team, you can't fulfill his dream. But when you follow God's dream, He will give you the team. And interesting, in conclusion, what it's happened after, in the verse 39, many of Samaritans from that town believed in Him because of the woman's testimony. He told me everything I ever did. So then the Samaritans came to Him. They urged Him to stay with them, and He stayed 2 days. And because of His words, many more became believers. Do you see, they had so many Bible studies in Samaria that they stayed 2 more days. And this is it's good to be tired, not because you're looking for studies, it's good to be tired because of the studies. This is God's plan. This is what He wants. And this is where you miss if you're not sharing your faith everywhere. I have a very radical call for you today, for next year. Share at least one person in a day. All this year, every 365 days in a year. You ask me why it's so radical? when you will start doing, you will see it. How it's radical is to share your faith every single day in this year. And you know, we are disciples, we not take a minimum, we always want more. And you know, and my challenge, open your eyes and you will see around so many open people who wants to study the Bible. Thanking God to be your Lord.